Okay, people, I am home here in beautiful Miami, Florida. It's sunny, it's windy, the palms are moving, and we are about to do something that should be really fun. Now, what I want to do for this video in particular is go back in time. This is a nostalgic video. We're going to be eating some of the foods that I grew up eating here. And I say some of them and not all of them because some places have closed, unfortunately. Some before the pandemic, some during the pandemic. But some of them are still open, and those are the ones that we're gonna visit. So the first thing that we're gonna be eating today and we're gonna be visiting is Moises Bakery, and they are a Venezuelan bakery. Now this bakery has been here since the 90s. It's not a full-on restaurant, it's a small little bakery. There's other locations that he has, but I believe this is the original one. My mom worked there for some time, and it's just close to home. So we're gonna have one of their pastries, which is not really a pastry, I guess it's a baked good. It's called cachitos, and what cachitos are, they are a nice bread that is stuffed with ham. Let me show you what this is about, and then we'll probably get some other items as well, but that's mainly what I'm going there for. They are, in my opinion, the best cachito maker in Miami Beach, perhaps in South Florida. So I'm so excited to actually show you this and where I come from and what I grew up eating and places that I went to with my friends, family, or sometimes, or more oftentimes by myself. So let's take a look. Enjoy. Okay, people, we are here at Moises Bakery, rightfully so, on Collins Avenue and I believe 71st. And this is like a little miniature downtown here in Miami Beach. So let's go, people. Okay, we're gonna take this to go. This place is too tiny for us to just be sitting in here. So this is the place right here, Moises. I keep messing up the name. It's Moises Bakery. But it's written in Spanish, so Moises Bakery. Why do I keep saying bakery? It's bakery. Moises Bakery. Dang it. Let's go in. This is what it looks like from the outside. Super tiny business right there. That used to be a sushi place. Now it's pizza. It seems like there's pizzas everywhere. Pizza places. And I don't know what real estate company this is. But let's go in. The always delicious fresh OJ, and these are the pastry, people, all made by hand, in-house. This is nostalgia to the core. I haven't been here like in 4 years, by the way. Look at that, Venezuelan fried empanadas. Hola, buenos días. Hola, buenas tardes. Disculpe, estoy grabando sus postres ricos. Ah, ok, no sé por qué. Look at all these old school cookies, people. Like, where do you really find this nowadays? Eso es todo. Okay, so we got it. Where's my car? Okay. Oh, I'm happy that they haven't towed it yet. Okay, do a little unboxing here. This is not unbox therapy, but might taste a little bit better than technology. Hey, look at that. Just look at that beauty. Come on. Look at the tequeños is right here. This is the cachitos. Now just look at this beauty, right? Like, I hope that you can grasp the wonderfulness of how the ham, when it cooks inside this bread, just the juices seep into like the dough, and they don't become soggy, but they become just nice, soft, a little bit greasy, and just look at that thing. This is packed with ham. Okay, now what a cachito is means little horns, and as you can tell, they're kind of just, that's what it kind of looks like. I know that in Venezuela, when we lived there, they had a little bit of a slightly rounder shape that made it kind of look more like a actual horn or a little baby horn, but this will do. So the ham is just like falling apart. I'm salivating, people. I haven't had this in 4 years, maybe even more. Oh my gosh, that is just, come on. That's breakfast, that's nostalgic, that's home. And that's good. This is a killer for me. I take this over a burger, over just anything. And the thing is that this is just ham. Somehow though, when it's just baked in that bread, it just transforms the flavor. But it's also the dough. Like, it's a very simple non-yeast dough. You know, you go to the beach, which is just across the street. You want to come and you want to eat, and just for under 17 bucks, for under 18 bucks, you got a whole box of pastries, and you know, you're relaxing, taking on the sun, taking on the beach, and all you gotta do is just cross the street and you can just have a nice little snack, lunch. There's restaurants everywhere here, and it's just fun, relaxing, right? So yeah, this is Jose's Bakery. This has been just raving across the internet here, which is the tequeño. Again, this one is just nice, simple dough. It is deep fried, it's wrapped, and inside is cheese. Now, when they come out straight out of the fryer, you're gonna get that cheese pull. We're not gonna get that here. It's been, you know, they probably fried it about an hour ago, but it's nice and greasy outside. The dough is crispy. If you go to my Instagram, you're gonna see a shot of my mom's tequeños. Best tequeños in Miami. The famous empanadas have been raving, they have been trending, they have blown up so much. Here's the thing, they're such a staple for so many South American countries and so many other countries too, right? You have the Jamaican patty and so forth. Hey people, if you're liking this video, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not liking it, subscribe anyways. We are growing this channel. We're going to be bringing you more goodies, more food. We hope that you can continue to stay starving for more and support us in this journey. Now let's get back to our video. So many countries have just some type of empanadas, and I think they're just starting to become popular maybe like 10 years ago here in the States and in other parts of the world. I cannot understand how such a staple for so many countries in Latin America and even in the Caribbean are just starting to make that head wave. But here's one. They're similar to the one from Colombia, a little bit smaller, and this one has mechada, which is just that shredded seasoned beef. You see that? That's just straight up beef, baby. Some Colombian ones though,
they'll tell you it's beef empanadas. They have potatoes in them, and it's really like 80% potatoes and 20% beef. Colombian people, come on, step it up. Flavors are completely different though, but look at that. It's packed. That dough is sweet. Oh, it's juicy. Yeah, better than I remember. We have those little bread sandwiches here. These are their homemade rolls, and they just, you know, cut some Colombian or Venezuelan cheese with some mortadela. They eat a lot of mortadela in Venezuela too. Good. Okay. Delicious. Fresh, soft. You gotta get going. We got more food to eat, more places to see, and a lot of miles ahead of us. Let's go. Here we go, people. Mi Colombia. For whatever reason, South Florida smells like Cuban coffee and fried food. Oh, they got cameras. Good, now I feel safe. Ah, the infamous tiny bathroom. So this is it right here. Okay. People who don't pay, you get your mug taken. Look at that. Top 50 places to eat in Miami. Number 14. That's not bad. Hey. Look at that. The kitchen is here. And all my goodies. Alright. This is a mirror, by the way. Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola, amigo, ¿cómo están?
Muy bien. ¿Usted?
Muy bien, gracias.
Qué bueno.
¿Quieres comer acá o para llevar?
Va a ser para llevar.
Dígame.
¿O sabes qué? Sí, vamos para llevar, mejor. Gracias. Dame un chorizo. Dame, a ver, ¿qué más tienes? Un chicharrón. Dame 2 buñuelos.
Todo para llevar, ¿verdad?
Todo para llevar. Y 2 empanadas, por favor. Y un juguito de avena. ¿Cómo está?
¿Quieres picantito?
Sí, por favor.
Las 2 empanaditas están acá.
Muchas gracias.
Con mucho gusto. ¿Quieres qué? No, yo no. Me dijo, 2 chorizos o 1.
2 chorizos, 2
¿Los
buñuelos.
quieres abiertos y asaditos
No,
o picados como tú quieras?
Enteritos.
¿Fajas famosos que no
Sí, claro que sí. Ahora sí, estoy haciendo un video de todas las cosas que yo comí aquí en Miami cuando era niño y pues por 25 años he venido acá.
Qué chévere. Tiene que decirnos dónde para poderlo ver.
Aquí, ese es el nombre del canal. Sí. This is what it looks like from the outside, people. Okay. Look at that. Did you see the hospitality? Right away, they helped you. They're caring, they're loving, and they're just wonderful people. And I'm so excited to be back here. It's always been like this, by the way. This is not because I have a camera. I didn't tell them beforehand that I was coming. So let's go back in.
Y todos trabajamos juntos, gracias a Dios. Solo con producto auténtico colombiano importado.
Claro.
Luego es auténtico y tradicional.
Wow, maravilloso. El sabor se siente. Y la hospitalidad siempre ha sido igual.
No,
muy amables,
siempre
muy
con gratitud
cariñosos.
de que nos visiten.
They gave me a free juice, and then the rest of the stuff I got. And what a beautiful family. So I don't think I've recorded it in time, but it's a family. 87 came, a few brothers, a few sisters, and they've just been running the business ever since. I came in 95 and this place was already here. It's been just always busy, always full of love, culture, people, and also just amazing hospitality. They have been consistent since 95 that I've been here, but I'm pretty sure they've been consistent since 87 as well, and that's when I was born. Yours truly. Okay, what did I get here? So we have some pan de bono. Ho ho ho. Baby, how I have missed you. My goodness, people. Okay, pan de bono is made with cassava, tons of cheese, a lot of love. Let's go ahead and dig in. Oh. This is like a pan de queijo, but more like a bread as opposed to just a soft, chewy, cheesy ball. It has a little bit of texture. When they are warm, they just sort of melt in your mouth. They're absolutely delicious. Look how soft and spongy. And it's cheesy. It's just delicious. It's soft, a little buttery. There's no wheat in here. Maybe a little bit. They might just to bind it, but there's really no wheat here. Absolute staple in Colombia. By far my favorite bread of all times. This is buñuelo. Buñuelo is also, I believe, made with some cassava flour, but it's not super heavy. It's actually nice and fluffy. This, when it goes on the fryer, is about 5 times, maybe 10 times smaller than what it is. So it expands. As it expands, it just builds a lot of air in it. So it becomes nice, soft, a little crunchy. Hear that? And airy. Also, a lot of cheese in it. Okay? This is one of the things that I have seen in the past years now, that they're stuffing it with cheese, or they're stuffing it with chocolate or jellies or whatnot. This is one of those things that should just be in every household, not just a Colombian household. This is just a wonderful, wonderful treat. Let's take a bite. This is so good, people. Oh. Come on. There's a stigma that Colombian food is all fried food. And the reason why there's that stigma is because there's also ignorance. There's way more than fried food in Colombia. A lot of their food, very smart, technique driven with ingredients and the use of them. But a lot of their food, like most Latin American countries, they haven't been taken to the next culinary level, and therefore, and unfortunately, it just it hasn't risen to where it needs to be. But now there are some restaurants in Colombia that are just pushing those boundaries, that stigma, and not only have they become recognized all over the country, but all over the world, and even some of them are in the world's top 50 best restaurants as well. So Colombia is doing a lot of great things in their food. Okay, now we have the other side of the empanada, which is the Colombian empanada, and it has a little bit of potatoes and veggies. You see, they don't skimp on the meat. That almost looks 100% meat. Other Colombian places, if this is not the ratio of meat, just change your recipe. Be honest. Okay, take less potato, add more meat. Pero aquí en mi Colombia no son egoístas, le ponen carnes a las empanadas, no solamente papa. Paran de ser descarados. I wish I had time. Look at this little ají. You put it, you put that in there. Game changer in top of a game changer. Hey, what else do we got? Oh, I think we have the chorizo next. Okay, but look at this little juicy little monster here. Oh, did you hear the snap? Oh man. Cumin, salt, cilantro, garlic, little paprika, little love. You can't see it, but I sprinkled some lime on top of it. Now, you eat this and you wash it down with this. This is a little different from the Venezuelan arepas. This is just a little salt, maybe a little butter. Pretty straightforward. It's not heavily seasoned, but it's meant to be eaten with heavily seasoned dishes like this or a bandeja paisa. By the way, what's your favorite snack? What do you like? Should I do a video on your favorite snack? Just do it, people. Subscribe. If you haven't done any service this week,
Subscribe.
if you haven't done any good in the world today,
Subscribe.
if you want to help someone out,
Subscribe.
if you're not biased on food,
Subscribe if you are biased on food.
subscribe. Just do it. Doesn't cost anything, and you're only doing good. You're only doing good. Subscribe.